There's a lot of waves of old pain that's coming up. And right now, the world is changing and there's not a lot of familiarity. We're kind of looking for what's familiar. So what I'm seeing in a lot of people is a fear that they're going backwards or failing because it's like, oh my God, like my usual coping mechanisms aren't working. And have I slid backwards? Did I go backwards 10 years? And to me, it's so simple, but it's that initial meeting of the self, which I kind of like to think of it as like a little girl or a little boy that's in us that's just kind of freaked out and sad and just needs a moment to pause, needs some slowing down, needs some nurturing, and just needs a check-in. And allowing, I mean, you said even we're overdoing. And so taking the expectations that a year or 2 years ago, where we might have been able to accomplish a lot more, for those of us who are sensitive, our nervous system is processing so much. There's so much information coming through us on both an individual and on a collective level. So it's like, okay, how do we actually make more space so that we can actually allow this to process? And the biggest thing with anxiety and overwhelm is that we aren't in our bodies in that moment. And we'll talk more about it, but the trick is to not try to force yourself back into your body.